Hello guys, this is Darro here with another pickups video. Now this is gonna be there's a bit of a horde here. You can see of games. I think this is everything now because I think the last one I sort of did was around the start of May, and I can't really remember everything. I think this is pretty much it though. So I might have left out a few games though, but looking around, I think this is pretty much everything I picked up since I did the last one. You've probably seen a few of these already though, like you should see already, and like some of the ones I already sort of did like during what I was playing recently there a few weeks ago. But let's get going here. First one is The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. Haven't played this yet. I want to finish the first one, which I pretty much have stopped playing. I do not know why, because looking at footage of this and it seems to be a pretty awesome looking game. Hunted the Demon's Forge. I wasn't really gonna get this though, but I just said basically, of course, the impulse buy and really pretty much just got the best of me once again, and just got this then, and Sainsbury's then, and just got a little 10% discount off then. I played I played the prologue and a bit of the first chapter, and it's a pretty decent game. No, it's sort of similar to sort of a bit like Gears of War, Melee, and fantasy sort of Gears of War setting really. It's decent enough. The Conduit for the Wii. This is a game, I think a lot of people are not really fussing this game, but there is some people out there who actually think this game's actually better than what it got in reviews and other people's opinions though. I played like a few levels of it, and I like it though. I think it's not so bad though. The sequel's out, it's not been on long out, and it's pretty, you can get it for like £20 or under now as well. And I might pick it up in the future when it's cheaper. Because I like this game, it's a pretty good game. Got it for £1. Noire. Played this, finished it. I actually haven't done the cases yet, and I can't really. Stupid thing is, I didn't bother with the downloading the pass for it now when it was like 800 points. So I don't know what it is now. I think it might be 1,000 or 1,200 points or something like that. So I screwed that up. But it's a great game, no doubt. Anyway, I really enjoy playing the different cases. It has that Rockstar curse, like you do basically that it does get repetitive after a while. But like, of course, the facial animation and things like that is just absolutely astounding in this game, and hopefully games in the future will sort of bow that their aspect of it and make sort of games a bit more believable in a way. Clive Barker's Jericho, got this for £3 in CEX, which is probably one of my favourite stores now. I absolutely love going in there and getting all these games for cheap. It's pretty much most of the time they're pretty much cheaper than the other shops that are around my town. Again, played a bit of this. It's alright, not great. It does seem the fact that it takes fucking loads of bullets to kill enemies in this game though, which is kind of ridiculous. Like you could shoot a guy maybe 5 times in the head, but like it doesn't like do any more damage if you just shoot him in the chest or something like that. It's kind of annoying. But I only got £3, so I'm not really I'm not complaining. Colin McRae Dirt. Love this game. I decided just to pick it up, so I did. I just love the Dirt series, so I did. And I can't just absolutely I remember playing this back in when it came out and renting it, and I was pretty much one of the only ones who actually really enjoyed this more than I did Force 2, so I did. Dirt 3, the latest one, got this sort of when it came out, and I played a few hours off it, and it's good. And the Gymkhana events, the actual I'm at the moment is just like the Gymkhana tutorials, but there's a few of those things in there that I cannot do well for the life of me, like the whole donut spin or whatever the heck it is, and like drifting. It's pretty tricky. As I said, this is not really in order now. I just got this last week, of course, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And I was one of the many people who got had problems registering the game to get the soundtrack on Club Nintendo. But thankfully, Club Nintendo seen the problems and had technical issues, and basically have said that whoever's registered the game with contact and to go through the process of it, because I pretty much entered my address details, but errors just kept coming up every time I tried to complete the registration. But the game's registered though; it's on my account. Star Trek Online. This is the actual. I got the collector's edition, so I did. As you can see there, it's beamed in this box. 5 postcards, map of the Star Trek Online universe. There, game's good. But I got like the collector's edition, which came with a T-shirt and things like that, and I got it at GameStop, and I got it for 99p. So it was just a bit of a like, why not? It's only 99p. Played a bit of it. All right. White Knight Chronicles 2. Again, a bit of an impulse buy. This game hasn't really gotten the best reviews, so the first one didn't really get the best reviews as well. And it's a shame though, because like a lot of people really like Level 5 though, and like there are games on the PS2, Dark Cloud and Dark Chronicle. A lot of people love it, and of course they've done the excellent Professor Layton series on the DS, so they have. But this series of games has not really been that sort of, well received though. And the good thing about this one, it has a fully remastered version of the original, so it does. So you're basically just getting 2 games for one though. So you are. So I haven't got the original, so I might as well just picked it up then. Yakuza 4, got this for £17 from 40, which is, that's a good pretty much a good little bargain there, so it is. Again, I have to go through the whole Yakuza series. I've got all 4, yet I haven't even finished one of them. I have to go through them. Again, I keep telling myself this, and I'll probably be dead by the time I do that. Right, these next 2 games are not ones I necessarily bought. Now, these are ones that my brother kind of left behind, because ones I wanted to keep anyway, and because he's gone to Australia now for a year, so he has. And Medal of Honor Rising Sun, which is just a disc, and The Godfather. I played The Godfather, so I did like a few times, not through it, completed it now, but I played it a few times, and it's a good little game. I only ever played Medal of Honor Rising Sun when it first came out. I rented it, and I did not like it. Compared to Frontline, it was pretty lazy. But heck, I just got it now and just could try it out. Gauntlet 7 Souls, again $2.50 cheap. I heard good things about not good things. I heard mixed opinions. I don't know what this game's about anyway, but it's kind of one of those, action hack and slash RPG. So I'm up for it. And these next bunch of games are pretty much ones I got the other day, just yesterday there. Persona 3 FES. I've got Persona 3 already. Well, I should say Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES. I've already got the original version of it, so I did, but I might as well just get this though anyway. Again, I was playing through 4 and stopped playing it as well. I tend to do that, and a lot of gamers tend to do that as well. They play a game for several hours, they're enjoying it, and then they just stop playing it and go on to something else. And that's mainly the main problem I have as a gamer. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I remember playing these back in the day, and I really enjoyed it. I actually thought they were pretty good games. And the War in the North game, that's coming out later this year, looks pretty good, so it does, and I'll be picking that up, so well. Right, that's all now for this part. Now the next part will be pretty small anyway, but I'm running out of time here, since we can do 10 minutes on this the way I recorded, unfortunately. So until then, guys, take care.